Okay, baby. Let me know when you get ready to go. And make sure you share. Hey, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to get right to it because I can't be up on here too long because I got other stuff that I need to do. Um, and okay, so let's make a couple of announcements before we get into the world reading. Hey, grand afternoon. Let's make a couple of announcements before we get into the world reading. The first announcement is if you have spiritual baths or bracelets that are coming to you, they will be shipped out to you this week. I sent shipping information on the 19th of December to let you guys know that it was on the way, and it'll be shipped out to you this week. I got busy with the holidays. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. I got busy with the holidays. I got all these children. I got all these step children. And your girl just got a little busy. So I put that thing to the wayside, but I'll get those things out to you this week. But I've already sent your shipping information, so be looking for that to update by Thursday. But I already have baths made, and most of them are packaged. I probably got about 15 left that need to be packaged. But other than that, we're good to go. Instead of me doing the physical cards in the package, when you receive your package, I want you to text me, confirm that you received your package, and then I'm going to send you the digital prayer card that I'm making. Because let me tell y'all why. It has been, hey guys, it has been so hard finding someone to print off my prayer cards the way that I want them to look. And until I can find that, I'm just going to do digital cards. So I will send you the prayer card that I made up on Canva digitally once you get your spiritual baths. I also have a prayer that I'm going to send for the bracelets for each one that you get. So I have an anxiety prayer, I have a money prayer, and I also have a protection prayer. So you'll have to let me know what bracelet you got, and I will definitely write what bracelet you have on the packaging. Okay, it will come in a pink package. Your bracelet will come in a pink package that looks like it's like shiny material. Y'all know I love pink. And hey, and so I'll be sending those out this week, and I will be sending the digital prayer cards once you confirm that you received your package. And another reason why I'm doing that is because I had a lot of people before with the different things that I used to send out. They would get their package through, via my USPS portal. They would say they delivered the package, and then I would have somebody text me and say, hey Bree, I didn't get this a month later. So from now on, you guys are gonna have to confirm with me that you received it, because I'm not gonna do that resending out packages or anything. I'm just trying to run a very more tight ship than I have before, and we're not going to do any excuses. We're not going to do any unnecessary delays. If I see there's an issue with the mailing, I will move to another place, even if I have to go to UPS or FedEx. I'm not dealing with the post office this year with the BS. So I just want to make sure you guys know that, and I want you guys to know that the holidays got in the way of my shipping. I had to take care of my family, and I'm back on what I need to be on in regards to getting y'all packages. Okay, all right, so let's get into the 2026 world reading. I want to tell y'all something. There is going to be a lot of weather issues this year. I see a big earthquake in LA and also in Vegas. Okay? I see a big earthquake in LA and Vegas. I feel like it'll happen a little later on this year, but I feel like it's going to be a very big earthquake. So all of my people that's out in LA, out in Vegas, please be prepared for this. There will be a lot of random earthquakes on the East Coast. And if you are unfamiliar with what the East Coast is, that's going to be from Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, DC, uh, New York, things like that, okay? There's gonna be a lot of random earthquakes among the East coastline shore, okay? Um, there will be a volcanic eruption across the seas that will disrupt the sea levels, okay? I see ice around this volcano that is going to fall. When this volcano erupts, there is ice nearby that is going to fall, that is going to disrupt the sea level. So we will see higher tides. We will hear about more dead fish. Okay? We will hear about fish that we may not eat because of the poisonous stuff that's in their body. So we may even go through a shortage with seafood. Okay? There will be some seafood shortage because of this volcano. Okay? There will be extreme weather climates. There will be snow in places that do not normally get snow. It will be hotter in places that it's never been that hot before. So if you live in a neutral place that in the summertime it's not too hot, you know, it's neutral, it's going to be hot as hell where you're at, okay? If you live in a place where in the wintertime it doesn't get very cold, like we in the South, it don't get real cold down here, but y'all know what? It's been cold as fuck. Okay, the past few days it's been in the fucking 30s, and we in the South ain't used to that shit. Okay, so it's gonna be a very much up and down climate, and it's because I see someone playing with the weather. Okay, I see some, and I'm gonna say it like that. Somebody's playing with the weather. Okay. Y'all know, honey, when I be doing my intuitive writing, it's a bunch of jibber jabber on this darn paper. There will be a major hurricane surrounding the Florida Keys and Miami. The Florida Keys and Miami. There is going to be a major hurricane here. It could get up to a Category 5. I foresee 13 celebrity deaths. There's gonna be a big couple, Hollywood couple, murder-suicide in Hollywood. I don't know who this is, but I don't include them in my number 13 of celebrity deaths. So this is additional on top of the celebrity death that I already foresee. I also had a vision of a rapper getting shot while in a crowded area. It could be a award show, it could be a show of theirs, it could be of some type of venue, okay? And all I could see was this person's chain. They didn't even have a pendant on it. They had a they didn't have a medallion, a pendant, or nothing. They had a just like a regular silver diamond chain, and I seen them getting shot, and I feel like they have on black clothing. Okay, so I do see a rapper getting shot. Okay. There will be a lot of celebrity breakup and divorces. We will hear about a lot of celebrities with long-standing relationships, marriages, divorcing, breaking up, no longer being together, nasty truths coming out in court about each other. It will be revealed. There will be a terrible mass shooting. Okay? There will be a terrible mass shooting. The person that is going to do this mass shooting is somebody that is very mentally disturbed. This person will have a history of violence. This person will have a history of saying unethical things, and the signs were there. This person has been slapped on the wrist several times, and they will perform a mass shooting. Okay? And I see them I see them I don't see them being obtained by the police. I see them dying. Jasmine, I don't think so. This person is a known rapper. This wasn't an up and coming rapper. I feel like this person was very known because the people around this person when they were shot was very I could feel my heart break. So it got to be someone we all like. I don't know who Lady 88899 is. Get her out of here, please. Somebody, to my moderators, please get her out of here. We don't have time for that. Um, there will be another pandemic-like disease. There will be another pandemic-like disease. And with this pandemic-like disease, I don't feel like we will be shut down again, right? I don't think we'll be shut down again. I didn't see a shutdown, but I do see this being like a very heightened thing, where there will be some type of pandemic disease. And I feel like it may start with an animal. They're gonna talk about it silently here. It may start around an animal or with an animal. I keep seeing an animal, and it will pass over to people somehow, some kind of way. There will be some issues surrounding internal fraud in the IRS. There will be a big blow-up case about internal fraud in the IRS. Okay, so the Internal Revenue Service is going to have a really big investigation into how they have been handling finances. Something is not right with that, and there will be a big investigation surrounding this. There will be a lot of medical breakthroughs for terminal illness thanks to AI. There will be a lot of medical breakthroughs for terminal illnesses like cancer and so on. They will find a lot of new things in regards to this due to AI, working with AI, artificial intelligence, learning AI, things like that. Doctors are really gonna be able to make a really big medical breakthrough for terminal illnesses. Okay, a lot of large companies I foresee will merge together due to their financial strains, especially phone companies and credit card companies. There will be a lot of merging. So you will see a lot of merge deals for certain companies in the phone and credit card business. In regards to that, you will know that that particular financial institution or that phone company is going through a financial strain and they are merging. They are being bought out for a reason. They're going through a lot of financial strain. Okay, there will be lots of power outages for us. There will be lots of power outages for us. Okay, and there will be lots of internet outage. A lot of us will lose power and Wi-Fi, and I get for days on end, up to at least 7 days, and it'll be due to some type of cyber attack that we will be under, but we won't have knowledge that it's a cyber attack. They will just tell us that it is things that are going on. Oh, Tanika, yeah, baby, it's gonna be all this year. And it'll be due to us being under some form of a cyber attack that we won't even know that we're under. They'll just be telling us like there's issues with power grids and things like that, but truthfully we are being attacked cyberly, and the government will have knowledge of this cyber attack. There will be groundbreaking news. There will be groundbreaking news surrounding child trafficking coming out. A very surprising person will be connected to this, and we will be all shocked that this person's name will be tied into child trafficking. We're all going to be shocked. I feel like this will be a political person. This could even be a pastor that is going to be tied into the child sex trafficking thing, and it will be like some damning exposure, right? There will be a cure for cerebral palsy and more discoveries of a cure for Down syndrome. So there will be a cure that will come out for cerebral palsy. Okay? And there will be a lot of new discoveries on how to cure Down syndrome. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to get through it. I seen a lot of fires. I seen a lot of fires. And I heard the Spirit say intentional. There will be a lot of intentional fires. There will be a lot of intentional fires that will happen. Now, some of them will be purely accidental, and there will be some form of a famous person. It could be a influencer, it could be a singer, rapper, whatever. This person is an influencer, they're a celebrity. They will go missing amongst this fire. We will be looking for them, right? And the Spirit says that this person will be dead. Okay, they will be deceased. So I kept being pulled towards Sylvester Stallone. Okay, I kept being pulled towards Sylvester Stallone. I feel like we may get some untimely news in regards to him, and he would be one of the 13. Not the person that I'm saying would be we'll be looking for them in the fire. I feel still Sylvester Stallone. I was feeling a very strong pull towards him. I just have been watching him, and so I feel like there will be something with his health, or ultimately he will no longer be with us. Donald Trump's health will significantly decline. He will also have another attempt placed on his life by a female. And the thing about this female with Donald Trump is she is right around him right now. She's around him right now. And he's comfortable with her. He's comfortable with her. And I just want to say this. I have no personal knowledge of this YouTube or U.S. government. I am a metaphysical spiritual reader, and this is what I have seen in my visions, my dreams. This is what has been shown to me during my intuitive writing. I am not a part of a plan. I don't have anything against Donald Trump. I'm just saying what the Spirit has shown me. Okay? All right. The way that I feel when I talk about that makes me feel like it could be successful. He needs to watch his back. It makes me feel, it makes me feel like the attempt on his could be successful. There will be some disturbing news surrounding Britney Spears. She kept coming to me. I keep seeing her. She needs help. Diddy, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar will all be subject of assassination attempts. Kendrick Lamar is someone in his camp, someone that he knows that he has had some questioning around this person. He questions them, right? But whoever is like right here with him, they be like, oh man, you just being paranoid. You know, like you just being paranoid. But I want to say to Kendrick Lamar, you are not being paranoid. And there is somebody that is very jealous of you. Hello.
I'm about to get off and share my ride with you. You don't want to ride?
Okay. Love you.
I love you too.
See you in a minute.
Okay.
In regards to Drake, there will be somebody that the higher ups are sending at him. I already told y'all about Drake having an attempt on his life when I talked about my visions about 2 years ago about them trying to kill Drake. And so I already told y'all about that, but I'm just reiterating it again because I feel like it'll be this year because it has came to me. There will be an attempt on Diddy's life in prison, but it will not be what you think it is. Do you get what I'm saying? It won't be what you think it is. Like, you would think that they just trying to mess Diddy up in jail because they know everything that Diddy did. But no. This is sent from a higher up. Diddy is starting to get bitter sitting behind that wall. He did expect to be pardoned, but as I told y'all, I did not see a pardon for him. He did expect to be pardoned. And so now, he is at a, y'all remember I told y'all, he would get to a point of, if I'm going down, everybody going down with me. He's gotten to that point. So there will be an attempt on his life. I don't feel that will be successful right now. The energy says it won't be successful. Okay? And you know what, y'all? I normally don't address certain people, but let me tell you something, Jay, Ken, or whoever you are. I don't play on here. And from now on, when y'all come on here playing on my live, I'm gonna do you something. And it's not a threat. It's truly a promise. I promise you. I wonder if there's a way. I am promising you. You don't get to troll here. We don't have to tell them to leave. They can stay. Because if y'all keep playing on my page, I'm going to do you something. I love how you think, oh, I'm under this fake page. Nobody will ever find me. Let me tell you who I am. If I lose something in my house, all I have to do is say, make it appear, and it shows. I am so rooted in my alchemy, I will find you. Don't play with me anymore on my channel. That is my first and last warning. And I ain't talking about going to no spirit and seeking them on. No, I said, I'm going to get you. Me. Respect my space. If you don't believe, get the fuck out of here. Get out. My work speaks for itself. You can't come here. You ain't welcome here. And anybody else, if you watching this live and you want to get and play, get the fuck on. Before I do you something. And I'm not playing. My work speaks for itself. I've been doing this long time. Everything I ever said came to pass. Except a few things. I'm not perfect, but I don't play. Get the fuck off my page. Don't think fake pages hide you, because it don't. I will ruin your fucking life. Get off of my page. And that's just not me being evil, y'all. That is me protecting our space. This is our space. You don't have to, I'm not an evil person at all. But what we're not going to do is keep disrespecting the craft. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers that get on here playing in my comments be on TikTok watching videos on how to build fucking jars. You really want to do what the fuck I do. A lot of you tune in so that you can get on your real pages and regurgitate the things that I say on my page. But we ain't doing that this year. New year, new business. I don't come up on your shit discrediting you when I know you stole my shit. You ain't gonna come on here and play with me. Get up out my space before you have a real problem. Now, back to what we were talking about. So there will be a discovery with lab-grown organs, okay? There will be a discovery with lab-grown organs, like kidneys, livers, and hearts. They will be lab-grown. So they will not be a real kidney, heart, or liver. I got kidney, heart, and livers. They will not be real kidney, heart, and livers, but they will be lab grown, they will be artificial, and they will help speed up people getting their transplants. Now, I do get that they will be soft launched this year, so we may hear whispers about it. Yes, artificial organs. We may hear whispers about it. It'll be a soft launch. I don't feel like they will full on out just launch it, because they want to see how people are going to receive it, right? But this is going to help speed up people getting their transplants that they need. It's going to help speed that up, which is really, really good. Okay. We have a pastor. Denise, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Denise? You pray what don't backfire? No, it won't guarantee immortality, no. But I feel that they are working on that. So with the artificial organs, I feel like it's going to, okay, Denise, so with the artificial organs, I feel like they are going to thoroughly do this process to create it so that there are not any complications with it. They're working really hard to advancing these things. I don't feel like it'll guarantee immortality, but I do feel like they are working on something to make people immortal, which I'm going to tell you, I don't think that you should buy into it, because in my dream that I had about them building somebody in a lab that was immortal, it wasn't good. Like, they could be controlled. They will take pieces of animal organs to create these organic organs. There will be a pastor that will be exposed for fraudulent activity. Some of us will be shocked, but I don't feel like we'll be so shocked that we'll be like, what the fuck? But I do feel like some of us will be shocked about this pastor doing some fraudulent activities. This pastor will actually be heard in 3D, caught on tape, talking about misappropriations of his church's funds. And then last but not least, a lot of the people that are doing teaching you spiritual work online will come and say that they don't practice spiritual work anymore. Some of them will give stories about how their spiritual things backfired, how they weren't sure what they were doing. You will see a lot of their altars burn up in flames because of how they are not practicing the right things, the right spiritual practices they're getting into. It won't be right for them, and it's going to not be a good look. I feel like the mass shooting is going to happen in Ohio. I don't know why I keep getting Ohio. So I did a general oracle pull for the energies and what we need to do in 2026 to just get through things. The spirit is saying that we need to move in confidence and we need to pay attention. Okay, we need to focus on the good things that are going on in our life in order for those things to manifest. And we also need to focus on our surrounding, what's surrounding us, what energies are surrounding us. Get what I'm saying? We need to be very confident about what we are believing. And we have to basically get rid of anxiety as a community. So a lot of people say anxiety is a medical condition, right? A lot of people say, I can't help it. I have anxiety. I'm anxious. I can't help this. This is that and the third. Okay. Let me tell you something. Anxiety is a mindset. Just like depression, just like other things. They've told us that these are our natural emotions. This is due to a chemical imbalance, but it is really has to do with the food. We have to eat clean. We have to eat cleaner. I know you can't stop what you're doing cold turkey. I know that. You can't stop what you're doing cold turkey. I know that. But you have to eat cleaner this year. Less chicken. Less pork. Chicken is getting up there where pork is. Chicken is up there with pork. Less chicken, less pork. Spirit is also saying, open your hearts to your rebirth. Ditch your old ways, your old energies. Ditch it. You're done. No more repeating cycles. If you, because you will be tested on your cycle, your life cycle, you will be tested. If you are tested with something that you have done over and over again and it did not work for you, if it did not work for you, let's not repeat the cycle, because you might just be choosing to walk through death's door. And that's how I have to give it to you real. This one last time might be the time that you don't make it out. That i.e. means relationships, jobs, drama, gossiping. You need to be making some sound decisions this year. Life or death, guys. If you're on a farm and the chicken is farm raised, as long as you guys aren't using any of the cleaning chemicals that a lot of other places use, you should be okay because in the chemicals. There will be crisis around water systems. There will be crisis around water systems. We will be getting bad water. We will be getting bad water. Please make sure you are boiling your water if it looks funny. If it come out in the glass and it look funny, boil your water. And that will not just be one place. That will be nationwide for the United States. We will have issues with water. We will see more of people moving out of the country. There will be something catastrophic happening with JD Vance. He needs to stop living life on the wild side. Because I see something catastrophic happening to him. Not very good. There will be some form of recall on deodorants. I see Suave, I see Dove, and I see Degree being a part of um the recall in regards to deodorant. Um, there may be a big thing around people saying that they are getting balls under their arms because of the deodorant. So there'll be something with deodorant. Elaine, you'll have to filter the impurities out after you boil them and strain them. I don't see anything for sure deodorant. Miss Mary, I didn't see anything about diabetics. There will also be a revelation about a healing mechanism for full-blown AIDS. Expect delays around our tax returns too, y'all. It's gonna be issues with that. It's gonna be, and that's what's gonna spark that investigation. It's gonna be something with tax return. It's gonna be a lot of delays, but I do see us getting money back. I do. I see us getting money back. Also, there will be something that will be like airborne that will irritate our eyes during the summertime. So if you can, make sure you, when you're out, I feel like this will be more around the beach areas, high tourist areas. There'll be something that's going to irritate your eyes. You may have, they're going to say that it's pollen or whatever. But it's going to be something else. It's going to be like a chemical that they're putting in the air. It's not going to be the pollen. So right now, I feel like the government shutdown thing is a scare tactic that they're trying to use. Again, it's like something will come in a ninth hour to turn it around. I didn't get anything in regards to medical shots or weight loss, anything. And then as far as airlines and traveling, I did see at least 3 plane crashings, but I don't feel like it'll be like during like a high traveling season, I feel like it'll be something that is going to catch us off guard. And I don't feel like it'll be a lot of casualties either. I don't feel like Trump will serve out his whole term. No. They are really trying to take Trump up out of here. They're really trying to, they're really, I'm going to tell y'all something. I have seen so many things spiritually for Donald Trump. He has so many different outcomes. It is like he is in a time machine of what could possibly take place. Like that's what's going on with the Donald. Like he got a lot going on. I had to click out for a second, make sure nobody didn't call me, but yeah, like the Donald got a lot going on. It's almost like he has 7 different possible outcomes. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The Donald got like 7 different possible outcomes. Like when I tell y'all that man life is so freaking complicated. I don't know. I am just like, what is really going on? I have never experienced this with nobody else but Donald Trump. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have never seen somebody have so many possible outcomes. You know who else I had some crazy stuff going with though? I will tell y'all. What's Meghan Markle and what's her husband? What's her husband? Is it Prince, is it William or Harry? What's their name? Prince Harry? Prince Harry. Okay, listen. I see divorce for them. Let's start there. But then, like, my vision flips and I see their kid getting kidnapped. I've never, like, came out and said that, but I've seen their kid get kidnapped. I've seen them divorce. Yeah. So, y'all, when I tell y'all, Donald Trump is the most complicated man that I have ever encountered in my life spiritually. And I be so sick of the dreams about him. Y'all, I have non-stop dreams about Donald Trump. I get up every morning, it seemed like, and write down something about Donald Trump. Y'all, this is my dream book. And I'm only telling y'all the dreams that the Spirit gave me the okay to tell y'all. This is my dream book. When I tell y'all, I have so much stuff in this book that I could tell y'all that I seen. I've been told y'all about the flooding in Miami. About, I don't know, about 3 years ago. I don't even think Samir was born when I seen this flooding in Miami. So it was like 3 years ago. Maduro and his wife, who Trump has got out of the way or captured or whatever, they were in agreement. I see a deal being struck between them. I don't feel like it's much of a takeover the way y'all think it is. There is a lot of I'm talking about billions of dollars involved in this. So I don't know what the Don will be over there doing, but he's very hated, and it's not the world that hates him, right? It's an illusion. It is his peers. They hate him. His peers hate him. As much as you think the Republicans and the Democrats are against each other, they are secretly working together to take Trump down. They hate him. Okay? Yeah, I've been told y'all about the stock market taking a hit. But yeah, with the Maduro and the wife, I seen a deal being struck. Yeah, Donald Trump made me laugh too. I laugh at him, but other people take what he say so serious. Melinda, I wrote something down in my book about herpes. Herpes is actually going to be found to be curable. Endometrius, I haven't seen anything about that, but herpes will be found to be curable. They In about 5 years, they're gonna take that off of the STD list of incurable STDs. The thing about student loans, there's gonna be another type of student forgiveness setup. I feel like it may come in the middle or late this year. But there'll be like another setup for student forgiveness. They are going to try to garnish the wages at first, but then it is going to cause an issue with people's lifestyle. There is some type of law or amendment that is going to prevent this from legally happening, where they are fucking up people's lifestyles by garnishing their wages, their livelihoods, and it's going to be retracted. The price on gold is gonna go up, and on rubies. This year is heavily for the spiritually aligned. This year is heavily for the spiritual inclined. If you have any type of spiritual calling on your life right now, this is going to be the time that you get in alignment with your calling. And when I say getting in alignment with your calling, I don't mean watching people's content, stealing it, taking it, turning it into your own. No, I mean really listening to your inner voice and putting yourself in alignment with your higher self. What you're supposed to do. Everybody's not meant to be a reader. Everybody's not meant to be a conjurer. Everybody's not meant to be an herbalist. You don't pick up. You create your own lane. Being an alchemist, being a spiritualist, you can literally create whatever you want, and it's gonna work. That's what alchemy is. This is going to be a good year for people. This is going to be a good year for the people. The meek are going to inherit the land. The meek are going to inherit the land. Everybody that has struggled for the last 6, 7, 8 years will no longer struggle. There will be programs, opportunities. The job market is going to be balanced this year. So where there was a lot of imbalance when it came to jobs, there won't be that this year. And I'll just say that. So I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the New Year reading. I got to go. Y'all know I got to work. I have other clients and I have some orders to get out. I seen somebody ask about emergency reading. They are on the BreneReesLLC.com website under the shop tab. You'll hit the 3 little lines in the top, hit shop, and you'll go in there and you'll buy the emergency read, and then you'll text me and say, hey Bree, I got an emergency reading, and I will call you within 30 minutes to the hour after you send a text over and confirmation of payment. Okay, all right, I love y'all. Love and light. We will talk soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.